Hi guys, my name is Marie and welcome to my Kawaii world. So in this video I wanted to talk about some of my favorite things lately. A lot of them are things that I picked up in Japan and a couple of them are things that I've been sent for free to review, and I will let you know when I'm reviewing those. The first one is a rice cracker. It's called kaki no tane. This is a Japanese rice cracker that's shaped like a moon and it's a little bit spicy and it comes mixed with a bunch of peanuts. And I discovered this at the lounge at Narita Airport. They didn't have any food other than these crackers and they had drinks, so my kids and I were just munching those crackers up. And by the time we left, I was like, I need to get a bag of these. But the funny thing is, I used to hate them when I was a child. My family used to purchase a bag of mixed rice crackers, and those little moon-shaped ones that were always left at the bottom of the box. Nobody ever wanted to eat them, along with the wasabi peas. But as an adult, I like them for some reason. It's so weird. When we were sitting in the lounge, the couple across from us brought their own kaki no tane crackers in individual packages. Theirs were flavored like wasabi, so I was just thinking, is this like some traditional Japanese airport snack, or like what's the deal with these crackers? But anyway, I was hooked. I bought a pack at Lawson's in the airport to bring home. Okay, the second thing is roasted sweet potatoes. It's fall and it's kind of sweet potato season, so you feel like eating something warm and toasty. And I've just been buying sweet potatoes. I'll wash them and then just throw them in the oven for about an hour at 200 degrees. And then I'll take them out and peel the skin off, and I'll sprinkle some of my everything but the bagel seasoning on top of it that I got from Trader Joe's, and they're so good. If I'm feeling lazy, I'll just eat like sweet potatoes for lunch. I think it's just such a great healthy snack. So next I have Itoen green tea bags, and Itoen is my favorite green tea brand, I think. I bought these from Japan, but I think you can get a similar version at Costco. But this bag has green tea, brown rice, and then a little sprinkle of matcha in there. I really like the brown rice version because it has this umami toasty flavor to it. I like to drink it both hot and iced. I think you can get a similar version at Costco because I used to buy these when I lived in the States. You can buy the Kirkland brand, but I think it's pretty much the same thing as the Itoen brand. Family Mart sesame dressing, and this is called Goma Dressing in Japanese. I used to love this when I lived in Japan, and I forgot how good it was. So when I went back to Japan, I ended up buying a bunch of bottles, but I feel like I haven't bought enough. It's so good. My family will go through a bottle in like a week, and it tastes really good on top of shredded cabbage with tomatoes, broccoli, carrots, just about any vegetable. So we just eat this stuff up. It's so good. And I haven't really found a similar version in Korea. They have like their own sesame dressing, but it doesn't taste like Family Mart dressing. So in Japan, they eat a lot of raw shredded cabbage, and you can just buy bags of it at like Family Mart or at the grocery store. And in the US, if you go to a katsu restaurant, they'll often serve it on the side and it'll be like unlimited, but it's kind of hard to eat it at home because it's hard to cut it so thin. So when we were in Japan, we bought this metal shredder at Don Quijote. It's made in Japan and it slices through cabbage like butter, but you have to be really careful not to cut your finger. Anyway, we just bought a head of cabbage here and we've been eating that up with the sesame dressing. It's so good. My kids like it too. Okay, I have a lot of food items, but this is the last one. It's this seaweed paste, and I don't really know what this is called, but it's basically like a spreadable seaweed that's sweet and salty, and it has a really good umami flavor. I like to just spread that and mix it up over my rice and maybe add a little bit of sesame oil, but it just tastes good plain. I've been eating this a lot since I got back from Japan. My kids also like it. I bought 3 bottles. I used to eat this when I was in college, and I would buy it at the Mitsuwa Marketplace in Los Angeles. I'm already halfway through my first bottle, so it's really good. If you guys haven't tried it, then give it a try. Okay, I have one beauty product. It's the Hada Labo Gojukun Hyaluronic Acid Toner, and I've used this before. It's just super hydrating and moisturizing. I bought a bottle when I was in Japan, and lately I've been reaching for it both morning and night because it's so calming and hydrating and soothing. It feels really good when you put it on your skin. I also found a bottle that has Snoopy on it at Don Quijote, and I'm excited to use that one. So I'm super into personal finance, so when Clever Fox contacted me and asked me if I wanted to review one of their planners, I was really excited to review the budget planner. So I received this for free and I haven't used it yet, but I'm really excited to use it. It has a place where you can write out all your goals. It has a place where you can write out your strategy and your tactics that you will use to either make more money or achieve your financial goals. And also a place where you can track your savings and your debt, and then you can set your monthly budget. And also there's a place where you can write down all of your expenses. So I haven't used this yet, but I'm really excited to. Maybe I'll do a planning video. So next up is a kid's item. Gemma and Filo sent me this unicorn tassel necklace to review, and this is super cute. I did not pay for this necklace, but it's something that definitely fits our style. I love how it has this magnetic clasp because I think that really mitigates the choking hazard that you have with necklaces. Both of my girls fought over this when it came, so I took it away from them, but I'm going to give it back to them, and I'm sure that they're going to be wearing this all the time.
It's easy to put on because it has a magnet. I'm going to just put it like this. Other necklaces, they don't do this. It's on my cheeks. Well, it's super nice. Now, wait here, Valentina will talk about it now. Okay, everybody. Okay, that real life is good. So, it's so pretty. Melody, Hello Kitty, and Pom Pom Paris, they're so cute. And my mom likes it.
Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is my Yang Gang hat. I am super into Andrew Yang for president in 2020. I have never once in my life given a penny to any political candidate, but for some reason, I was compelled to pull out my wallet for him and donate money to his campaign. If you go to his website, then he basically lays out all the stuff that he stands for. The main thing is universal basic income, which sounds absolutely crazy, but if you listen to his reasoning and where he thinks he's going to get the money from, it actually makes a lot of sense. It's from Amazon, who currently pays no taxes. He also supports a lot of interesting random things like not having to file income taxes every year. Why can't the IRS just accurately estimate how much money we need to pay at the end of the year instead of having to do this adjustment? I also feel like he's one of the few politicians who will answer questions that are asked of him directly. He has a well thought out and intelligent answer. When I first learned about him, I started watching all of his videos on YouTube, and I just became really a strong believer in what he's saying and what his message is about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what your opinion is, even if it's contrary to mine.
Okay, so happy dear, raindrop of golden sun. And then I Sunreal and everything. I didn't really let it aloud